From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Jackson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Herbert to throw once more. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 59. Hey, easy. We go orange.
3rd and long for him here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script is the word interception ever.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Not being light.
They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's caught left side by Hill. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete to Chimere ADK. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Benson off the zone read. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the red zone now. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 21, Titans 7. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hill on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets this one to Gadsden. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
Home to right. 59. Hey, cap.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown.
The Chargers threatening to run away with it already. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Titans 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Come on.
Here's Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Unable to connect with his running back. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. 4th down, pass coming. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. So 1st down from the 41. Herbert from the gun. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Chargers have an early lead. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. The defense just did.
And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Draw play here, Hampton. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring the report down.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Titans, 1st down.
It's Benson on the give. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
It's Hampton on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun dig to Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late.
Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They put a receiver in motion right. Herbert here, third and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is brought in at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Ward setting the pass. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Got it. Ready?
Offense is set. First and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Come on.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for two. Catches it at the one. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Hill now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert now, blitz coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers butt racing them to the halftime locker room. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
18, here we go, here we go. 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. to the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Pass. Ready.
He'll throw this one. Ward. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Didn't one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Ward now on 3rd down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Go, Lion. Crowd right. Go, good. Baylor tight.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Go.
Chargers, 1st down.
Cap.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
60 box, 7 Pirates. Go.
1st down throw here for Ward. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Eagle.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Pete. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. That was pretty good. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They motion the tight end over. Looking to throw. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, check.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
That's good.
Check.
Titans.
19, Tiger, 19.
1st and 10 here. Ward. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Quick to the left, it's caught. With a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Ready.
Well, I think they would have been happy just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man? Those guys turn their backs. If you get a lane, you get a shot. Big plays can follow.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
We'll go with the design keeper. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, a little right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On the counter, it's Hampton. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To the air this time, Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win. And he sends this away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kick, Hawk, 70, Hawk, let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Here's Ward. For big yards on the right side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
To the air with Ward. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Again, Ward going to the air. Chased out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
At the 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos.
Now Ward. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Benson now from the gun. And they're going to Can't keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go now. Go.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2.
Now looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Ram. Let's go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Got a lock behind this one, downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On to the left side, and Johnston has it.
Johnston. A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now Herbert again. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They got 21 yards on the play. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready?
A gain of 21 yards.
Design quarterback run here. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. Ball down to the 26.
Brings up 3rd and
1. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Johnson finds the football complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubts. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Stop it. 19, 18, 19, side.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. The Chargers get home, and they drop him. 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Downfield to DK. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So it's 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a 1st. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pressure's there, the Chargers got him. And that side draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Titans 52, Chargers 51. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. The 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Chargers trail by just 1. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Kappa.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Hey, Kappa.
To throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey at the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have taken the lead late. McConkey with a touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
And look to throw it. It's his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
70 Rangers. Step 9. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. He brings it in. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now we get a